Grateful but greedy. Grateful but greedy. Shout out to Grateful but greedy. Yeah, shout out my Grateful but greedy homie, man. Funny as hell too, folks. I ain't even going back.
She said, hey Tay, I've been watching on the low for a while. I love your stories. Can you please shout out my mukbang channel? Yeah, for sure. What is your mukbang channel? Drop the name in the chat, Kena. She got a mukbang channel too. You be over there chowing down. I'm sure go subscribe to your shit. I love watching mukbangs before I go to bed and shit. I'll be on that. What the f? Bro, I'm telling you, part of winning a fight, I don't give a f if it's versus Godzilla. It's not being scared. If you scared, you're never gonna win any fight. I don't give a f if it's you and your little cousin fighting. If you scared, you're not gonna win. So we gotta fight this gorilla, and we gotta be ready to get it on. I don't know why that's so satisfying, folks. Like, man, I'm telling you, before I go to bed, ain't no telling what I'm watching, folks. I could be watching Miss Pimple Popper. I could be watching Nate the Hoof Guy. I could be watching mukbangs on phone. Like, I could be, man, ain't no telling what weird. I could be watching Nate D films. Y'all don't be watching Nate D films on phone. We gotta think, like, what if we climb a tree, or we get to a high-ass point, and a gorilla chases us up a tree trying to get to us, and we come together and kick that big-ass gorilla off the tree, and he falls 20 stories down or some shit and die. Like, we ain't even gotta kill the gorilla. The ground gonna kill her when he hit that motherfucker. You feel me? Like, we gotta outthink a gorilla, folks. We gotta use what we got over a gorilla to beat the gorilla. We can't let the gorilla use what he got over us and we play his game. We gotta make the gorilla play our game. You feel me? We gotta make the gorilla fight us on our terms. Not everybody trying to. No, the gorilla gonna catch 50 hats doing that. Shout out to my boy Kill K. He said I had to come get a laugh. My BM got me ready to crash. Whoa, BM's been having a motherfucking goofies turn lately, man. Is this something in the air around this bitch? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm finna start a BM war around this motherfucker. One more BM come out tweaking, folks. I'm finna get on that, folks. We gonna do 100 BMs versus 100 BDs. On Floyd and Great, we gonna get a versus, folks. Like, I'm tired of y'all, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to be cool on us BDs, folks, for real. Like, and the internet be going up in a frenzy defending y'all little dirty stinking ass on phone them. But y'all really be bogus, folks. It be y'all, folks. It don't even be us. Y'all just know y'all gonna win the war of public opinion and shit. And y'all try to go to the net and be playing and trying to trick and manipulate them and shit, making them think it's us. Nah, y'all stinking ass on phone them grade. Because if we don't got weapons, we gotta use the weapon God gave us, folks, which is this. You feel me? How you think we done did all the shit we done accomplished in life, man? We got a God-given weapon. It's this. It's the smartest people on this earth. We gotta figure out a way to get that fucking gorilla to do itself on phone them. We gotta figure out to get this bitch. We gotta take some bananas on top of a building or some shit and make his ass think he come up there and get some bananas. Then we rush his ass. He get out the building. Fall to his death. We win. Merch ain't twins, folks. Merch ain't twins. Somebody told my photo like Ice Spice. Oh, my soul. Okay, you thought I was feeling you? Kill Cat say it's getting hot outside. She thinks she teased. See, this is why I leave my phone open on the bitch. Bitches be thinking they the only one that get bitches. Like, bitch, I get bitches. You think you the only one turned around this motherfucker? You finna go Lil Donald from up the block that be having holes in his drawers and wear other niggas Amiris. I'm finna go fuck the bitch that do your lashes, that drive a Benz and got a condo downtown. Why you think you turned, bitch? What you talking about? You ain't turned. BMs always be thinking they turned, bitch. You not turned just because you can pop your and trick a few niggas. What the fuck that mean? Who don't want some? This is why I be wanting bitches to understand. Who don't want, bro? Like, y'all be thinking because y'all get that's something. Who don't want some ass? We gotta trick the gorilla, folks. You feel me? We gotta trick the gorilla into doing something that's gonna end up to him dying. Don't fool them. The Xbox itself already is trash, folks. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. Like, it's trash. I never had an Xbox. Like, I never been GD. I never had an Xbox. These ain't gonna love you and take care of you and do for you like I did. They just want some. And once you end up with a wet ass and then get the text slow and they paragraphs turn into just 2-3 words, don't try to come your stinking ass back over here because I'm gonna have a new bitch and she gonna have more money and motion than you. You ain't even gonna be my type no more once you go ahead and show your ass. So be barefoot, bitch. I seen Yaya Mayweather say something like, why do y'all be hating on roaches so much? Like, why is roaches such a bad thing? Like she basically was like roaches is like ants. Like, why do y'all hate this one type of insect so much? And this is my thing. You need to stay out of broke people shit, folks. Don't try to figure out why we don't like roaches. Bitch, you ain't never had roaches. That's why you even saying it. Everybody that had roaches, all together we understand. And folks, this is an undisputed feeling about roaches. Only a dumb motherfucker who ain't never had roaches would say this dumb ass shit out of their mouth. And then another thing is, bro, y'all don't give y'all selves enough credit, folks. This is why we not gonna beat a gorilla, folks. I ain't gonna lie. Because it's already scared. Y'all already scared thinking about how he gonna kill y'all, folks. We're not gonna beat the gorilla being scared, folks. We gotta think we can accomplish this. That's the first battle. If we think we can't win, we already lost, man. So all of y'all say, oh, we ain't gonna never beat the. We ain't gonna never beat them for real, cause y'all ducking y'all shit. We gotta be ready to put it on the line for this shit, man. We gonna have casualties. We gotta know that when we fighting that motherfucker, somebody's gonna die. But the greater good is gonna live on. And shout out to all my women that's on here that ain't like this. This ain't for y'all. These for these stinking ass bitches who always be thinking they doing they big when you're not doing shit. Okay? Okay? I'm clocking your tea, bitch. Y'all not on nothing. Y'all gonna end up with a wet ass and just more under y'all belt. Gonna spend a whole summer thinking you turned. You ain't turned, bitch. I promise you. And make sure you know this. A nigga that know you had a and you decided to break bad on your to do this, he's never gonna fuck with you like your would. So just make sure you understand once you leave your setup to go think you turned and think you can go catch bigger fish trying to chase a shark, you're gonna end up with a motherfucking little ass tadpole. You ain't gonna end up with nothing, bitch. Just more under your belt and trash. Now you're trash. Now you're going in the dumpster like I used to do them hoes back in the day when I was a shorty. Your ass going in the big garbage in the alley that we take our garbage from the house and put it in. You ain't even going in the trash like the trash that's in the house. You going in the dumpster in the back of our apartment building where the whole 12 units put they trash, bitch. You going in the big trash. You big trash. Bitch, you don't know how invasive roaches is, and I get ants be a million, trillion, gazillion deep. But ants ain't filthy. They smart ass insects if we being 100. Roaches are just fucking, just infestation on phone them. They ass need to be, that is an indication of something. If I see an ant in your house, I'm like, oh, it's an ant. I might kill it, but I'm like, oh, it's an ant. If I see a roach, I'm never coming back. I'm not coming back over here once I see a motherfucking roach, bitch. He talking about you just too tough. No, you just is a bitch, man. Like, you just a bitch, bro. How you mad at me? Cause I believe some shit can be done. If you was a bitch, don't try to bleed on me. Don't try to put your scary ass thoughts on me, bitch ass boy. What's wrong with you? If my life is between that gorilla bitch ass, yeah, his ass going down. What you talking about? You want to try to put your scary ass thoughts on me? Hell no, nigga, I ain't. If my life in danger, yeah, that gotta come out there. That's their problem. This is why, as men folk, we gotta stay on our shit. We gotta make sure these hoes never forget who they fell in love with, bro. We can't even get a bitch, get comfortable, start falling off a little bit and showing our trials and tribulations for these bitches because of shit like this. Like bitches, even if it's your bitch, a bitch you love, grew up with, at one point in time, she gonna force you to show her who you really are, folks. She gonna force your hand because she done probably been with you so long. The mystique you had, you could be that bro. The mystique you had out here, she gonna try to minimize it because she been next to you so long, she don't see you like everybody else do. You can be Big Kai that run the streets. To her, you just Kai because she been with you so long. So now she normalizing you and the shit you doing all of a sudden ain't enough. But little folks, you dick riding that a little nigga to me. He's the type of guy I see, what up, big bro? But you finna go, man, come on. Or you think because he got some money, he knows something. Man, this be getting robbed for his kid every fucking year. But you saying he be in Miami renting boats and going to the club and shit like that. You think he turned, these ain't shit, ain't name, ain't on nothing. You bring these name up, oh yeah, folk done robbed him and took his kid and yeah, they pistol whipped him 3 years ago and knocked his eye out the socket. That's why he cross-eyed a little bit and all these stories be coming up and shit for these you hoes be quick to break bad about. What the fuck are you trying to make them up? The ant and the roach mean the same. It's, you don't, shut up. You not poor. Why is you asking about poor people questions? Like, why is you even giving a fuck? You never been poor, you never been middle class, okay? Stay your uppity rich ass and worry about private school and private jets and all that shit. Don't worry about what us poor and middle class people give a fuck about. On BD. You just gonna tuck your shit and just get your hair ripped off. Well, you be the first goofy run up there. You could be the sacrifice, bro. I ain't ducking shit. I'm just letting go. I'm just gonna go sweet and let him do me in. Fuck out of here. Y'all on, man. He's about tagging that black and mild like a backwood. I ain't gonna lie, folk. A good black and mild, folk, be decent. I don't over smoke these though. I just smoke them really like to really take a shit. I ain't gonna lie, folk. You ain't took a good shit. You flame up one of these, you gonna take a fat ass shit on folding them grade, folk. Like, you feel me? You gonna take a fat ass shit off one of these, folk. And I need to take a fat ass shit, so I'm getting my shit ready on folding. I ain't gonna lie. If you smoke a black, you know this shit. You know I'm not bapping. This bitch is like a motherfucking Pepto-Bismol. You smoke one of these, them stomach get on folding them grade. Especially when you wake up in the AM, you flame up a black, that shit gonna be nice on folding them grade. Ain't even gonna back. You ain't never been poor. Ain't never been, your daddy had fucking millions of dollars since you was fucking a thought in your fucking mama mind. You go to fucking internet asking this dumb ass shit. When I see that shit, I was like, man, that's YBAU. He talking about some scary and dumb, two different things. Bro, what do you mean dumb? Your life is on the line. You gotta fight the gorilla or die. What the f? You gotta fight him or get killed. You just gonna lay down, get your bitch ass down in. Puss ass boy. What you talking about scary and dumb? You dumb if you don't try to save yourself. Goofy. You giving up just walk out there and let them fucking rip you to shreds then. Eating a glizzy, folks. I got caught really, really bad eating this glizzy, folks. And what's horrifying about it is I just don't never want my cousin to get bored one day and try to post this or send it to the wrong person. So look, y'all, my pops had barbecued a few years back, right? And he had some jerk links that he had got from Pete's, folks. If y'all not from the rack or they don't got a pizza where y'all at, Pete's is basically like a meat market, folks. Like, you feel me? Like, they sell meats and seafood, and it's like a grocery store, but they got like fresh meat. They cutting up the shit, folks. So, folks, he bought a bunch of jerk glizzies, folks, like jerk Polishes, folks. He talking about a jerk glick, folks. Folks, so man, like, look, yo ass tweaking, nigga, you gonna tuck your shit because you fighting a gorilla, nigga? You all right with that in? Fuck. Don't try to figure out a way to kill him. Just let him be alive and let him kill everybody. Fuck. They ain't say, fuck it, I ain't fighting for my life when I see a gorilla. I'm just gonna lay there and die. I'm phoning them like, okay. All right, then, nigga, you just gonna die then. We gonna get your ass out of there first. You is the sacrifice. We gonna put your ass out there with the gorilla just to see if he a grown gorilla, a teenage gorilla, if he got all his strength yet, or can he be had? We gonna put you out there to see. So imagine this was like a football Sunday or something. I don't know what the fuck was going on. No, it was like we was all huddled up watching something at my people's crib. For my daddy was barbecuing. It was a lot going on and shit. So I got a jerk glick, folk, slap that bitch on the hot dog bun, put some barbecue sauce on it, folks. So I'm just eating that motherfucker. This right around the time all this glizzy shit first started. Like, this was right around the time you stopped being able to just eat glizzies regular without worried about getting exposed to shit. Like, remember back in the day, like, we could just eat a glizzy, it was normal shit. A few years back, all things just changed. So I'm thinking I'm still operating under the old law. Whole time, this glizzy shit is just making its way on the motherfucking horizon, folks. Luka is terrible on defense, bro. Like, this is what I don't like about Luka. He get cooked, and then he always looking at the ref. Like, nigga, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Why is you doing? You got cooked, then you want to look at him, motherfucker. Look at the ref. What the fuck is you looking at the ref for? Goof ass boy. Go play some fucking defense. You looking at the ref after you got cooked. The ref not fucking. What the fuck you want the ref to do? I'm eating my jerk glizzy, folks. But I'm like looking at the TV. So my cousin talking to me. I'm eating that bitch. Cuz talking to me, but I'm not looking at cuz while he talking to me. I'm looking at the TV. On Steve Gray, tell me why this man recorded me the whole time, folks. But he set me up, though. We was all talking, like, about how good my daddy barbecue was and shit. So I'm banging the glizzy, folks. I'm watching TV. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker good, ain't it? Hell yeah. I'm not turning to look at cuz, though. On Steve, I'm not turning to look at cuz. I'm just steady slamming this glizzy on phone, no daddy. I'm going to work on that bitch. I ain't even gonna lie, folks. I'm taking fat ass bites of that bitch on Steve Gray. Yeah, that motherfucker good, ain't it, Tay? Because he ate some too. So I'm thinking we having a moment like, yeah, these motherfuckers, here's a hit. Like, whole time this man record me, folks. So now I'm just eating that bitch. Yeah, that motherfucker good, ain't it? Yeah, this motherfucker. So he keep talking this shit. Some just tell me to look his way. While I'm looking his way, as I'm like, oh, he called me. I'm talking about I was so red-handed, folks. Like, oh my God, folks. Like, once the funeral was over, we went to the burial, right? When we got to the burial, I seen cuz. And I'm like, wow, cuz here. You know what I'm saying? I was actually like really like excited that he was here because I was trying to see how many of her grandkids wasn't here. I noticed one of them here, my cousin Fetty, wacky nigga. He posted a dick pic on Facebook, and then I quoted the dick pic on Facebook, and I told him, you're not my cousin no more, folks. And he gonna say, like 2 hours later, gonna make a status to my his page got hacked, and his bitch, a mad bitch, posted that on his Facebook and hacked it. But my whole point was, why you even got this in your phone, gang? And it's my cousin. You know how you get into it with your cousin here and there and shit? I might wake up one day, I'm going viral, folks. Like, bro, he got me and that bitch 4K HD TV on Steve. I'm talking about 4K, I can't deny it. It's definitely me. He's close up. I got a mouthful of glizzy on phone them, no diddy. Man, and I said that motherfucker was good. Why you got a dick pic? Like, he took a picture. My cousin Fetty took a picture in the bathroom mirror, folks, and on Biddy, folks, he had a John in his John, bro. Like, he had his whole John, like, and then you see like the top of his meat at the bottom of the picture for him. On Biddy, yeah, you're not my cousin on 4th grade. You done. So he got a little freak stuff he be tweaking on. So now I wasn't even expecting to see him now, but this still out on my phone, so you bogus. But I could see why he ain't can, because he be posting dick pics and shit on Biddy, and I already know, like, he can't face the music. Our whole family seen that on Facebook. Shout out to folks. He say 100 gorillas versus TAY600 with dreads. I'm telling you, man, look, I'm taking them gorillas down. Fuck the bullshit, man. Them gorillas have me fucked up. Y'all don't think gorillas scary too. That's y'all problem, bro. Like, y'all think y'all be giving these animals. You ain't never seen a bitch-ass animal? I know some dogs. They ain't, just because they dogs don't mean they not bitch-ass dogs, folks. I done seen male dogs get bitched by female poodles and shit. Like, you get your little soft ass on, you a whole pit running from this Yorkie. Fool out here with the John, out in the John like that? Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, boy, you ain't my cousin on King David. So my first day in the county, folk, like people can tell you they jail experiences, man, but you will never really be able to see what they saying or envision this shit and how fucked up it really is until you go yourself, folks. So when I got locked up my first time in the county, folk, I real live folks seen firsthand, like, yeah, this jail shit ain't right, folks. It ain't for me, folks. I ain't gonna lie, like, imagine, folks, this is my first time in jail that's not like in juvenile. Like in the juvenile, we had one-man cells, everything was clean. We got gyro cheeseburgers and Italian beef, crackers, cookies, real milk and juices galore. We ate real good shit. Man, I got to the county, folk, like, on my soul, folk, it was like they ain't give a fuck about us in that bitch, bro. He said eat all at the barbershop on college, and he said he pump fake and eat all got up out of there. Oh, you said that? Oh yeah, you definitely ain't supposed to been in the O without talking to eat all, J-Man. That's like me saying I was finna rob a nigga that who hood I'm in. Like, man, I was finna rob that nigga somewhere. He seen me up that bitch. He got out of there and hopped 3 gates so quick I couldn't even chase him. Then I'm on his block a month later, like, yeah, woo woo, without talking to him directly. Like, well, what is that? Is it meth? The COs was letting niggas get their ass beat up to a pulp. It was like just dirty as hell. Niggas in that bitch shitting on themselves. The hypes that's coming in that ain't had they dope for the day. They in that bitch stomach doing twists and turns. They balled up on the floor, steady farting and shit flying out their ass and all type of shit. You just in that bitch like, you just in the bullpen, you get the smelling dookie. Where the fuck that dookie come from? It's a, look, 70-year-old hype dope fiend in the corner, bubble guts the fuck up. He's sharding, folks. Why the fuck is you sharding up in there, boy? Here and now, we got traffic and everything. I used to, here and there, y'all know traffic everything to shorties, man. It ain't nothing like getting high, fucked up, riding around. I got one of my cousins, he had a Vino, man. He was fat as hell from Face World. I put like 30 in folks' tank and buy folks a triple baconator, folk, from Wendy's, folk, and he would just drive me up and down the fucking lake shore all day, folk. As long as there's gas in his car and I feed him, folk, and he hitting my drugs, folk, so he don't gotta do nothing but drive. The food they serving you, mystery meat, all type of shit, folk. Sandwiches, shit that don't even make sense. Giving you applesauce, a slice of cheese, 2 pieces of bread in a breakfast square. What the fuck I'm supposed to make with this? A cheese cake or some shit? Like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to make? What is I supposed to do with this, bro? You didn't even give me no meat, bro. You didn't give me no nothing. Then they waking you up with this shit at 4 in the morning and shit. Like, bro, get this shit out of my face. I could have stayed asleep, bitch.
New Saints say rap your hole with the shits verse. So goof ass out of here, folks. Fuck you think I am? You think you finna just you sent me $2. Fuck, I look like a $2 hoe. Fuck, you thought I was about to hit the woo 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 woo. You thought I was finna just go ahead and just get to reciting my verse at the drop of a dime for $2? Come on, folks. Be the fuck cool, folks. You trying me like one of them hoes on the corner or some shit, gang. This nigga sent me $2 and just said, rap your hole with the shits verse, you little bitch. Yeah, dance for this shit, bitch. Dance. Like, what? Fuck you think you is, nigga?
You going that bitch writing all over the wall. Like, y'all getting all this money, fuck. Y'all getting $160 per inmate a day. You couldn't have fucking painted over all these Latin King drawings and fucking Royals fucking signs and BDN and GDN and all. Y'all could have got this bitch painted.
We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Shout out to Kunta Kinte, baby. I miss you. I'm talking to you, Kunta. My nigga, my favorite slave.
When I got to prison, all of that shit kind of went away a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, like it was cleaner in prison, more structure in prison. The COs was more attentive in prison. But in prison, bro, they take your manhood, no diddy. Like, bro, having to go to prison and spread my ass cheeks on the new, I still be fucked up about that. Having to go to every visit and get strip searched on the way to the visit and leaving the visit. Like, you don't even want to get a visit, folks.
Inside. That boy Kunta went from being a slave to being paid. Oh, folks, give folks a 30 for 30, man. On BD, he went from being a slave to having a sack.
Why is I'm telling my mom and my bitch to come up here and they finna strip me naked twice for y'all to come up here? I'm talking about, folks, strip you down to your motherfucking nothing. You ain't even gonna have on socks. You gotta come out of drawers, shirts, socks, pants. You gotta do it all. Then you gotta bend over, folks, spread your ass cheeks and cough. Why is I'm coughing? Y'all just making us do shit now, folks. Why is I'm coughing? Fuck did you want to see? What's gonna happen? What's supposed to, something fly out of my ass or something when I cough? Why is I'm coughing? That was terrible at home. And now y'all got to go to Houston and play these boys at home. And y'all ain't won a game in they shit since game 1. And I know y'all tired, G. Like, I know y'all tired, bro. I know y'all tired than them. These is young niggas. They physical. All of them play defense. It's not a weak link on their starting 5, bro. Nobody is looking at them niggas like, you know what? Hey, let's get this switch on Dylan Brooks. All right. Fuck. You want to go? All right. Okay. You want Arcel? You want to put a switch on Arcel Thompson? All right. Take your best shot. You want Steve Adams? You want to bang with that grown-ass man? Try your luck. Sengun out there bodying niggas. The footwork is crazy. He like Baby Yoke. Y'all can't tell me when y'all look at Sengun, he ain't Baby Jokic out there, folks. Man, folks, I swear to God, folks, like, this shit was, it did. I used to feel like they used to be gay. Like, they used to enjoy it. Like, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, you come in that bitch, and they just looking at you while they putting their gloves on. They like, get naked. Yeah, get naked, nigga. Like, then I'm thinking like, okay, we go get naked being our boxers. You feel me? Bro, they want to see you from the rooter to the tutor, folks. From the rooter to the tutor. The COs in prison see 30 dicks a day. Y'all can't even pick on Fred VanVleet because he torching y'all ass. Man, Fred VanVleet, I like Fred VanVleet. You know he's from Illinois, so I always root for him even when he was in Toronto. But he out there blowing y'all fucking brains out. You got to understand, just because Dex ain't hot right now, it ain't mean it ain't 10,000 people ready to hear music because some of the best moments of their life was moments that they remembered and they remember Dex's song playing in the background. Like when I think of some of Dex's music, I'm having my way, do the thing, do the geekers on the stage, do the thing, hey, now I'm geeking on the stage. I do it, run up on me, I do it. Ooh, fuck. Even if y'all score him, he coming back hitting a transition. You know a nigga balling when they in transition and they got the numbers and he pull up from the trayway instead of trying to get a layup. Man, that nigga flank, nigga got fire coming out his ears. I don't know who Steph Curry, him or Steph, bro. That nigga come out so up to my transition. Oh, okay, Freddie Oski. You got it like that. You got it like that, Freddie Oski, on full grade. It fucked me up so bad. I couldn't even, like, that was type of shit that I was just like, all right, bro, like, I never want to be in the county, folks. Like, in the county, they can't strip search you like that, folks. They can't tell you to take clothes off and shit like that in the county, folks. They can't do that to you, folks. In the joint, they in that bitch, get naked. Ooh, get naked. They in that bitch making you get naked. You notice I ain't say no Diddy, folks, because that's Diddy shit. On Steve, that shit was Diddy as hell, folks. They got a motherfucker that bitch ass cracked out, bent over, coughing. They want you to lift your dick up so they can see under your dick sack and your balls and all of that, folks. Steve Gray, like, so Golden State gonna have to figure it out. And I thought they was gonna come through, but I just like them boys about to get their ass spanked. I ain't gonna lie, like they about to get their ass. It's looking real bad out here, folks. I'd have been stripped naked, folks, many times, folks. All of them, folks. He said you can't cover your Johnson. No, you can't cover shit. Only thing you can use your hand to do is pick your dick up to lift up your balls on phone now. They ain't trying to, all that covering up, they need to see everything. They not letting you cover nothing. They want to see it all. And you got to squat, spread them cheeks, cough, all of that. They ain't letting you hold your dick or none of that, nigga. No, nigga, leave your hands to your side. So, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. It look like Golden State tired. And this is why when people be talking about experience and all of that shit versus a younger team, these younger niggers.
Hey, you guys. I just want to say thank you to Grateful But Greedy.
Thank you, Grateful But Greedy.
Thank you, Grateful But Greedy.
Thank you, Grateful But Greedy.
Make sure y'all tap in with him, okay?